This is a recipe for Paczki, Polish donuts. It's a simple recipe, easy to make. It makes from 9 to 12 Paczki, depending on how large you cut them. Because it's a small dough, it's rather convenient. You don't have a lot of extra donuts laying around. The key to making these is preparation. I always put my dry ingredients and everything else out. I mix my butter, my milk, and sugar, etc. Put the liquids in one container, have everything else in front of me so that I don't forget. Then it is just a matter of putting the ingredients in the bowl and mixing. I first start by putting about half the flour in the bowl, and then I add the dissolved yeast. Used dry yeast dissolved in water or fresh yeast. I work from Poland. Fresh yeast is prevalent here. I tend to use the fresh yeast. Once you mix that in so that the other ingredients do not infect the yeast, add the other flour and then go ahead and add your liquids. The dough that you will get will be rather loose. It's not a very tight dough. Now, I emphasize there are many, many different kinds of Paczki. Some of them are a lot tighter. This is a light Paczki. Some of the Paczki that you get in the shops are rather heavy, and some that people make at home are the same. Then add either one very large egg or 2 small eggs, some vanilla or vanilla sugar, which is common in Poland. In this case, I add rum flavor. Some people add rum, some people add brandy. Add it to taste. Once again, mix it. Notice that what you have is a rather wet dough. Put it on your bench with the flour. Now you adjust the amount of flour in the dough when you need it. Kneading time, maybe 5 minutes by hand. What I tend to do is adjust the dough by adding flour by hand, and then I put it in my food processor and process it for a couple minutes. But again, you can do it by hand, use your mixer. This is the dough as it looks after it came out of my food processor. Now it's a matter of putting it aside, letting it rise. Let it rise to double in bulk, pat it down. Let it rise double in bulk, and when it comes up, now take it out and flatten it. Flatten it to 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch thick. I tend to roll my doughs out to about 1/2 inch thick, and then cut it in circles. I use a high-tech tuna fish can because it's perfect size for Paczki, and I cut the circles with my tuna fish can. Like I say, you'll get, depending on how thick your dough is and the size of your cutter, 9 to 12, maybe 13 Paczki. In this particular case, I come up with 9 Paczki out of the dough. Cut them, put the Paczki aside, and let them raise for another 30 minutes or so. Don't be in a rush. Give them time. It'll be about 30 minutes, or in any case, let them come up nice and light. In that time, heat your fat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 180 degrees centigrade. Fry each of the Paczki 2 minutes on a side. You'll note when you turn them, they're nice golden brown. Again, take your time, watch them. It's about 2 minutes per side. Have an area that is covered with some towel, and take your Paczki from the oil and allow it to drain on the towel. Again, don't rush it. Let them cool. you have plenty of time. Once you get them all out, put them on a rack, let them cool, then fill a piping bag with jelly. There are any types of jelly you want. In this case, I use a cherry jelly, and then go ahead and fill each of the donuts as you wish. If you don't have a piping bag, stick a knife in, cut a small hole, and add the jelly with a spoon. Once they're all filled, you can, in this case like I do, cover them with powdered sugar. There are glaces that you can use, but again, this is a simple process that I use in this case. They're sugar covered. They're nice. People enjoy them. Rather light. I hope that this has helped. Come to our site. We have many other Polish recipes. And do add a video response if you have a recipe for paczki or can add something to this. Information about doing a video response is in the link that is shown above. Have a good day.